KidMadeModern, where we celebrate all of your kiddos' creativity. Today's special guest is Chelsea from the Dough Project. She's the founder of the Dough Project. They make all natural Play-Doh, and today she's going to make a special Play-Doh garden using the Dough Project and straws. Super fun. Also, just a heads up, she is offering 15% off her website as well, the Dough Project, with the code Dough Project, DOUGHPROJECT. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, Chelsea, for being with us. This is such a fun activity, so we're excited to be with you today. Thanks, everyone.
Hi, everyone. My name is Chelsea Milkman, and I'm the founder of the Dough Project. We make all-natural Play-Doh with colors that come from plant-based ingredients, like this yellow jar that was colored from turmeric. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a garden using Play-Doh and some straws. So to make our dough flowers, we don't really need any tools except for some Play-Doh, a cutting board or tray to work on, and some kind of sticks. So I decided to use my kid scissors to cut some paper straws in half to make shorter green. These are going to be our stems. Again, you can use popsicle sticks, toothpicks, spoons, anything that will stand up in the dough. And then you're going to want a few different colors for your dough flowers and some sort of vessel to hold dough in as the base. So you can use a cup, a little bucket, a pot. I'm going to use my dough jar that's already filled up with dough as the stand. So the first thing we're going to do is choose a color. I'm going to start with red. So I'm going to take out some dough and I'm going to make little flowers. So I don't need too big of a piece to start with. I'm going to take 3 little pieces, actually 4. We're going to do 5. 5 little pieces of dough. I'm going to put the rest back and close up my jar for later. I'm going to roll each little piece that I broke off into a small round ball. I'm just going to roll it in my hand a few times, around and around, until I have 5 little dough balls. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want each of these balls to be about the same size, but they don't have to be perfect. And now I'm going to make them flat. So I'm going to use my dough jar as a roller. You can also use a rolling pin if you have one, or I'll show you later how to use your fingers. So first, starting with the rolling pin, I'm just going to roll it a few times back and forth. It may stick to the jar, but I'm just going to peel it off until I have 5 little flat ovals. Back and forth a few times until I have little, they don't have to be perfect. These are going to be your flower petals. Whoops, that one got stuck. So I have 5 little petals. I'm going to pick up my first petal and I'm going to roll it into itself so it creates a little spiral. This is going to be the center of my flower. Then I'm going to take each petal and I'm going to overlap it and wrap around it. Oops, I went too high. Wrap it around itself. And you want them to overlap and be long enough to sort of wrap around each other. And you're just going to keep on layering them, overlapping, short little pieces, until you have a little petal. So you can do it with more dough balls, you can do it with less, either way. You're going to peel the little petals back a bit. You're going to pinch the bottom a little bit so it all stays together. And here you have a little flower rose, a little dough rose. This time, I'm going to make my petals a little bit of a different shape. So I'm going to take out a big hunk of dough. Again, I'm going to use my roller. My jar is a roller to make it super flat. like that. Super flat. And this time, I'm going to use my lid as a cookie cutter. So I'm going to cut one, give it a little wiggle so it comes right out. Wiggle, wiggle, two. And I'm gonna ball this one back up. Whoops. I'm gonna use the jar again to make it a bit flat. We need one more circle. Wiggle, wiggle. Now we have three. And this time I'm gonna use my scissors to cut half moon shapes. And I'm gonna cut each of my little circles in half so I have 6 little moons. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna roll it, add on the flower petal, another moon, and I'm gonna keep them overlapping all around again and again. And see, this time I'm gonna overlap with this part so I can create petals, layers and layers of petals. Around and around. So now I have, again, nice big wide petals for my flower garden. This time, now I have 2 flowers that need stems from my garden. So we'll put these here. And I'm going to use orange this time. And this time I'm going to make them really small. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to roll them in my fingers a bit to make them round. And this time I'm just going to make them flat with my thumb. So I'm going to push, 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 push. So I have 3 little petals. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to roll it up, roll it up, roll it up. And this one, which has fewer petals, is just a smaller little tulip-like flower. So now we have 3. So now we're going to use our sticks to create stems. So we're going to take each of our little flowers, place it on the stem. You can fix up your petals a little bit as you go. And I'm going to add them to my dough jar, which is where my flowers will stand up. We have one more. This one goes right through the middle. You can put the straw right through the bottom, whatever your stick is. Make a little flower lollipop and add it to the garden. Same thing with my little red one. Flower stem goes right in the center. My friends, thank you so much for playing along with me today. I hope you will create these little dough bouquets together with your families. Keep in mind that this is just a suggestion, and putting out just these straws with Play-Doh can inspire many, many, many different kinds of Play-Doh gardens. So I hope you will create and continue to be inspired by springtime all around. Tag the Dough Project, tag KidMadeModern, hashtag Go Make Stuff. Happy spring, everyone, and happy playing. Thanks for coming.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And for more fun inspiration and craft kits, check us out at KidMadeModern.com. Thanks, and I can't wait to see you all again for the next video.